Welcome back to assignment 5 for the 182 self-care course for massage therapy. Today we're going to be talking about stress management worksheets, some deep breathing exercises, and also how to do a proper body scan. So starting with the stress management worksheet, it really is describing ways that you can reduce your level of stress. So, for example, time management, just relaxing. So, for instance, you could try a warm shower or a warm bath to relax. And then also, you could try to actually um, very thoroughly nurture yourself. So, finding your limits in life and accepting them. Moving on to the body scan, what's interesting about this is you can actually combine this with the deep breathing exercises. So when you do your body scan, you go from one part of your body at a time. So for example, in your mind, you have your eyes closed, and it's almost like you're focusing your attention on your left foot. Then you go to your knee and your thigh, and then your other foot, knee and thigh, all the way up until you reach your head. And you can do this while deep breathing. So the deep breathing exercise I really like, it's called belly breathing, and essentially instead of breathing with your chest, kind of like this, you breathe more with your stomach. And a way to really activate this is if you're sitting or lying down in a comfortable position, you just put your hand on your belly and you want to breathe into your hand and try to not breathe into your chest. And so doing a body scan and those deep breathing together can be really powerful. Uh, Moving on to the guiding questions for this assignment. First question is describe the differences between stress and burnout. So stress is a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or very demanding circumstances. And burnout is a physical or mental collapse caused by overwork or stress. So the two and two go really hand in hand together. Um, if you're, what I will say is, stress is good for the body in moderate quantities. But as soon as you're having stress every single day for months, years, you really can get burnout and fatigue. And so finding ways to actually control that stress or to minimize it a little bit can really lead to not having burnout or stressful life in general. Second question is what are potential stressors for RMTs? So with massage therapy, of course you're massaging an individual with possible um, just possible stories that can really take you back. Um, so, for instance, it's like, taking on the patient's stress. That's that can be one of the biggest stressors. Being a massage therapist. Some other stressors include standing for really long periods of time, the physicalness and the physical strain of massage therapy, and its impact on your body, and where I'm based right now is Victoria, where we have a lot of like massage therapy is very needed, and there's just too many people to see. So having that stress of like, oh, I gotta see all these people, like they're not going to get health care, that can really lead to some stress. So next question, what current methods do I use to manage stress? Are they effective? If so, what makes it an effective method of relieving stress? So I really like doing the deep breathing. I do this during massage treatments. I do this every day before bed just to help clear my mind of the day. I also really like to participate in my favorite hobbies. So, biggest hobby, as you already know, is motorcycling. I motorbike to and from school and clinic every day, even on the weekends, and I love it. And I love it because you're so focused on the traffic and making sure no one hits you that you really don't have time to think about stress. So it's a kind of a little cheaty way uh, of just having time to think about something other than your stressors. And last question is, pick one or two areas of stress management practices to focus on, and what felt challenging this week in terms of these self-care practices. So I chose the deep breathing, just because I already perform that every day. But what I've really found was hard is that just having time to do those deep breathing exercises and to do those body scans, it just, because when you, at the end of the day, when you come home from school, you're just so mentally exhausted that it feels like, oh, why would I go and put more mental strain on myself and try to do a body scan. So I've been struggling with that a little bit this week, but overall, I feel like the deep breathing exercises just really work for me. Um, but great, so that wraps up my assignment 5 today. Of course, all my references will be down below, as always, and thank you for listening. All right, bye bye.